Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about making and selling digital products and making money via there. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at how to make an affirmation list digital product in the Photoshop. It's a simple and easy tutorial. Anyone can do it. So many ways in which you can make an affirmation list. Like you can make this blank affirmation list and you can sell this as a digital product on the Etsy as a digital download, and people can download it out, fill it out their own information list which they want to practice. I mean, you could do and add your own creative touch. Stay with that before go park and click on that button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, guys, if you are interested in making and selling digital products, then you can very well grab my digital product bundle planner that will going to help you making and selling digital products. It's a PDF download. The link is in the description box below. You can very well download it. You can fill it out and you can use it for making and selling your digital product. And that literally helped me to make thousands of dollars in 2 years of me starting and selling digital products. If you are interested in getting the Photoshop tools like the Photoshop brushes, shapes and patterns and textures for creating your own design, for creating your own digital products, then I have a membership which will going to give you every single month cool Photoshop brushes and custom shapes, gradients and patterns that you could very well use for creating your own digital product. The link is in the description box below. Your commercial license is available. Person looking forward to make money online, then I have another channel where I talk a lot about making money online as a creative person, as an artist. The link is in the description box below. Let's dive. Okay guys, currently we are in the Photoshop, so I'm gonna take a new white canvas for creating this affirmation list digital products. I'm gonna go over to the file, click over to the new. I'm gonna take it as a 6 by 9 inches as my canvas size. You can pick up whatever size of the canvas for your digital products. I'm gonna keep the background content as transparent because I'm gonna be using some of the tools to create the background. I'm using a pen tool in the Photoshop. You can use any tool, and I've selected the color specifically. That is the color I want for my background, and then we're gonna make the digital product. So I'm gonna be using a different color. So it's the pastel colors I'm using, the light pastel purple and the pastel green. You can use any colors that you want depending on your own color theme for your own digital products. And I'm just using this random to create this color. Now I'm going to be using a liquify filter option in the Photoshop that is literally great for creating a background and giving a paint fluid effect to your product. So just select over to that liquify filter option. Then on the right hand side, you're gonna getting a lot of the stuff. You can adjust it, and then you simply have to roll your mouse and your cursor, and you're gonna see that the design is actually being created, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just rolling it out until I'm satisfied with the way the end result that I exactly want for my own digital product as a background. So this is what I'm getting over here. I think that the pink is less, so that's why I use pink again. I'm gonna go back to the liquify filter option, and again I'm gonna be using the cursor and spread this pink evenly in the purple and the green, so they are kind of like a given equal colors effect of all these three colors. And that's what I'm doing over here. That the same thing you could do depending on your own specific color theme that you have selected for creating your own digital products. This filter option is pretty interesting and gives you a real fluid effect for your backgrounds, for your designs, for any kind of stuff that you want to create in Photoshop digitally. And that's what I really like about this filter option. That's a liquify filter option. Until you're done with that, I'm just gonna fast forward this process now. So this is the end result I'm getting after using the liquify filter option. You could very well do it your own way. I'm going to be using a text because I want the heading for my affirmation list. So I'm using a text, a font. I'm going to be selecting the color of my font. I'm going to take it as a darker shade because the background is light. So that is kind of like a contrasting color. So I've taken a green color over here. I've chosen the font and the font size. You can very well select the default fonts the Photoshop already have, or you can very well import your own fonts. It entirely depends on you. So I'm going to be writing the heading over here. I'm actually writing over here the affirmation list. You could see it's very light green, so that's why the heading may not be that clearly visible. So I'm going to be selecting and bringing it in the center first, and then I'm going to be changing its color or darker one so that it's actually visible, and that's what we want. So I'm going to decrease the size. Now I'm going to be changing its color. Maybe I'm going to take a darker shade of the green so it's clearly visible, and let's see. Okay, it's visible. Okay, And then you can select this text layer and actually realign them the way you want to. So I've actually increased the size because the size was very small of this particular font. So I've increased a little bit. The same thing you could do depending on how it's actually looking on your canvas and what you want the end result of your digital product. Once you're done with that, now we're going to be using some of the custom shape tools in the Photoshop. Now Photoshop already has the custom for shape tools. You could very well use them, or you could drag and import your own custom shape. It depends on you. If you are part of our membership, then you could very well get these custom shapes in our membership. The link is in description box below, which you can very well import it out. So I'm going to be using this particular line, kind of like a change the color of the line because it wasn't really visible, and now I'm actually dragging it down to its respective position. Now I'm going to be duplicating the line layer because I want more lines. So I want one more lines. So I'm actually duplicating, and you could see how two lines is actually looking like, and in between your heading is there. That's what I want, and that's why I've used this line tools over here. Obviously it depends on you how you want your end result, right? Now I'm gonna be using some fonts over here. Now again, I'm using a text, and you can't see the text over here because it's very light. So I'm gonna change its color, plus I'm gonna change the font size as well because it's very big. It's going out of the canvas. So I'm gonna be selecting everything, and I'm gonna be first changing its color so that it's visible to me and also to you guys as well. So I changed the color. Now I'm going to be changing its size, and we're going to go to the smaller font size so that it's coming on our canvas. And since it's a subheading, so we want the size to be small than our main heading, that is the heading, that's the affirmation list. So we have written down, write your affirmations here. People can write their affirmations over here, and then they can practice it out. It's a kind of like a blank affirmation list for people or for our customer who can very well download it on the Etsy or on our website and can take a print out of it and can write their own affirmations in the box which I'm using right now. So I'm using a custom shape tool, the rectangular box over here, and I'm gonna change its opacity so that the background is also visible from the box, plus the people can also write the text over here. So I've actually changed the opacity over here, and I'm going to be changing its color a little bit, a lighter shade of the green, so that the background is visible, plus there is a box, and that's what it's giving an illusion, okay? And that's what I want. You could very well use a white color box if you want that kind of stuff. It entirely depends on you, but I want to keep it like that. So I'm actually realigning the text layer, that is the write your affirmation here, the subheading, and taking into the box so that people can write the affirmation in this particular box, and changing the opacity, the transparency of the box, so that is kind of like a similar and people can very well write it. You can do it according to your ideal client avatar, what are the colors that you want to use, and color code and font style and all that, okay? This is just one of the ways. So I'm going to realign this particular box so that it's actually being realigned. Then I'm going to realign this particular subheading as well so that it's fine, right? Once you're done with that, you can simply proceed to actually save your digital products, whatever file format you want to save in. So I'm going to save it because we are done with that. So I'm going to save it as a JPEG file format. You can select as a PNG, JPEG, PSD file format, entirely depends on you. Photoshop has a lot of the different formats over here. Name your file and simply save your digital products in your computer, and then you can upload it on the Etsy and start selling on the Etsy. So this is the one of the way of the method to make this particular affirmation list in the Photoshop. Hopefully you find it useful. Hopefully you find this tutorial useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want more such videos? Any video requests are really welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll gonna see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye guys.